Today we're going to learn about the divisibility rules. These rules let you test if one number is divisible by another without having to do too much calculation. Let's start off with an example. Is 723 divisible by 3? We could try dividing 723 by 3, or use the 3 rule, which is add the digits up and see if the answer is divisible by 3. 7 plus 2 plus 3 is 12, and 12 is divisible by 3. So 723 is divisible by 3. Let's go back to the rules of 2. If the last digit of the number is even, which are 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, the number is divisible by 2. Let's have an example. Is 128 divisible by 2? 128 is divisible by 2 because 8 is an even number. Is 227 divisible by 2? 227 is not divisible by 2 because 7 is not an even number. Let's revise the rule of 3. If the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, the number is a factor of 3. Let's look at the rule of 4. If the last 2 digits are divisible by 4, the number is a factor of 4. Let's have a few examples. Is 312 divisible by 4? 312 is divisible by 4 because 12 is a factor of 4. Is 719 divisible by 4? 719 is not divisible by 4 because 19 is not a factor of 4. Let's look at the easy rule of 5. If the last digit is 0 or 5, the number is divisible by 5. Let's have a few examples. Is 175 divisible by 5? Yes, because the last digit is 5. Is 809 divisible by 5? No, because we all know that 9 is not 0 or 5. After the easy rule of 5, let's look at the slightly harder rule of 6. If the number is divisible by both 2 and 3, the number is divisible by 6. Let's have a few examples. Is 114 divisible by 6? 114 is even, so we pass the 2 rule. And 1 plus 1 plus 4 is 6. And 6 divided by 3 is 2. So we pass both rules. So 114 is divisible by 6. Is 308 divisible by 6? 308 is even, so it's past the 2 rule. But 3 plus 0 plus 8 is 11, and 11 divided by 3 is 3 2/3. So 308 is not divisible by 6. 7 is a tricky one because some people say that it doesn't have a divisibility rule, but it does. Listen to me. Double the last digit and subtract it from a number made by the other digits. The result must be divisible by 7. Let me repeat myself. Double the last digit and subtract it from a number made by the other digits. I think it's best to learn by having a few examples. Example 1. Is 672 divisible by 7? Let's use the rule. If you double the last digit, which is 2, it becomes 4. And the rest of the number is 67. So 67 minus 4 is 63. And we all know our times tables. 63 divided by 7 is 9. Yes, 672 is divisible by 7. Let's have another example. Is 905 divisible by 7? Let's start off with the last digit. 5 times 2 is 10, and the rest of the number is 90. 90 minus 10 is 80, and 80 divided by 7 is, let me think, 11 and 3/7. Yes. So 905 is not divisible by 7. Let's take a break from the hard ones and move on to some easy ones. Let's find out the rule of 8. If the last 3 digits are divisible by 8, the number is a factor of 8. Let's have a few examples. Is 109,816 divisible by 8? 816 divided by 8 is 102. So the number is divisible by 8. Is 216,302 divisible by 8? 302 divided by 8 is 37 and 3/4. So the number is not divisible by 8. Let's move on to 9. If the sum of the digits is divisible by 9, the number is a factor of 9. Note, this rule can be repeated when needed. Let's have a few examples. Is 1,629 divisible by 9? Let's find out. 1 plus 6 plus 2 plus 9 is 18. And again, 1 plus 8 is 9. So 1,629 can be divided by 9. Let's have another example. Can 2013 be divided by 9? 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 3 is 6. And 6 can't be divided by 9. So 2013 can't be divided by 9. Let's move on to a really easy one. The 10 rule. If the number ends in a 0, it is a factor of 10. I hope you have learnt a lot in this video, and thank you for watching it. Bye bye.